detail. He described each killing with disturbing calm. He claimed he had felt nothing during the acts. He told prosecutors he had been visited in his mind by an alter ego he called Ratman. Court psychiatrists were divided on whether this was a genuine delusion or a tactical defense. His trial lasted nearly 7 years. The legal arguments centered on whether he met Japan's high bar for criminal insanity. Court-appointed psychiatrists eventually concluded he had a personality disorder but was legally responsible. He was sentenced to death in 1997. His appeals continued for nearly another decade. Tsutomu Miyazaki was executed in June 2008. His parents had refused to receive his ashes. The news passed across Japan with little commentary. 20 years had passed since the first girl disappeared. Most of the country wanted simply never to think about the case again. But Japan had been changed. The word otaku, until 1989 a mild term for an obsessive hobbyist, became, after the Miyazaki case, briefly toxic. Anime and horror media in Japan came under intense public scrutiny. Industries that had grown freely in the 1980s suddenly faced moral panic and restrictive regulation. The damage to Japan's hobby cultures lasted for years. Many in the otaku community pushed back. They argued that Miyazaki's collection of videotapes had been a symptom, not a cause. Researchers studying his journals later concluded that his violence had origins long predating any horror film he had watched. The reading public, by then, had largely moved on. But the stigma had been set. Why was Miyazaki able to carry out